What up, reader fam? Today I am bringing you a Christmas gift guide for book lovers. If you're like me and you try to think outside of the box when it comes to gifts, it can kind of be hard to think outside of the box when it comes to a reader. Like, the obvious thing to give a reader is books, but then comes the struggle of what book to get that reader. Do they already have this book, or should I just get them a dang gift card? The struggle, I feel ya. So hopefully today I can kind of give you guys some ideas of what to buy a book lover. I am going to start off with 5 books that I think would be good to buy for a non-reader, somebody that you kind of want to get into reading. These are just 5 books that I think might get somebody really excited about reading. The first on my list is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I think this would be a great one because it's just super intriguing. It's a fast-paced story, and also it's full of fun graphics and interesting art pieces. The next on my list is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated edition. Harry Potter and illustrations, where can you go wrong? You can't go wrong there. The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I think this would be a great one because it's a historical fiction book, and it's also just one that you can just easily get sucked into. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I think this would be a good one because it's being turned into a movie, so I think that that might get somebody excited about reading this book because they can read the book before they go and see the movie. And also, this is just such a touching story, and it's also full of beautiful and striking illustrations, so I think it would be just a great way to kind of get somebody into reading. Finally, Hyperbole and a Half by Ali Brosh. This book is just downright hilarious. This is also more so a graphic novel, but there's words on the page, so it counts as a book. So those are 5 books that I think are great for people who don't read very much. Now I'm going to share a few interesting books that you might consider getting for a reader just because they're kind of different. The first one I have here is actually a cookbook, and it's the Mystery Writers of America cookbook. And the really cool thing about this is that it's full of recipes from authors. It's from a bunch of mystery and horror writers, which I think is really cool. We've got authors like Lee Child, Gillian Flynn, James Patterson. Those are the only names that I recognize on the cover, but I just think that this is just such a cool idea, and I think it would be a fun gift to get a reader, especially if they're like really into mystery and horror. But I was even intrigued by this. I picked this up because I wanted it, even though I only know a few of the writers who submitted recipes for this cookbook. Another cookbook that might be another good idea to get is the Unofficial Harry Potter cookbook, which I actually don't own this, but I've heard great things about it. It's Harry Potter related, and it's a cookbook. Where can you go wrong with that? You can't. It's Harry Potter. The next book I think would be a good idea is this book called Otherworldly. This is just a fun book full of really cool and unique words, and it's also got all these awesome illustrations throughout it. I mean, readers are word lovers. We love words. This even says on the back of it, an irresistible gift for lovers of words and those lost for words alike. I think that this will just be a really unique gift to get a reader. Another option might be coloring books. Coloring books are all the rage right now. Like, there are so many out there right now that I didn't even know existed. Here's one that I have. It's for the Throne of Glass series, and this one I got, and I thought it was for book lovers because it says Love Between the Lines, an adult coloring book for book lovers. But then it came to my house, it arrived, and I realized that it was full of romance authors. But I don't really read romance novels, so I'm probably gonna give this away to one of my friends or something. I don't know. I do recognize a few names on here, like I recognize Anna Todd and Colleen Hoover, but those are the only 2 names that I recognize, so we'll probably not be keeping this, but there are so many book-related coloring books out there right now. There's one for the Lunar Chronicles, Red Queen, Outlander, Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, Game of Thrones, The Hunger Games. There are so many options out there. Speaking of things that are all the rage right now, Funko Pops. Now, I'm not super into Funko Pops. I really only have these 2 because I'm obsessed with Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and these are Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children themed. And Funko Pops are really limited when it comes to kind of bookish theme. Like, these are from the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children movie franchise, but there's also some Harry Potter related ones and Fantastic Beasts related ones, so those might be a good idea. You just gotta know the reader you're buying for. Like, are they obsessed with Harry Potter? Then get them the Funko Pops. Now, if you're going with the book option for the reader this year, like if you're buying them a book, then another good idea would be to get them a bookmark to go along with that book. There are so many cool bookmarks on Etsy right now. I currently have quite the collection going on because I'm obsessed with bookmarks. So I'll be sure to leave a link down below to some of my favorite Etsy stores that carry some really cool bookmarks. Last year for Christmas, I got this really cool library card scarf, which I adore, even though I don't use my library as much as I should. I know I'm the worst, but I just think that this would be a perfect gift for a book lover, especially with the cold seasons upon us. This is actually from Out of Print Clothing, which I will leave a link down below to their website. They have so many cool bookish items there, so definitely be sure and check them out. But beware, when I go on their website, I'm pretty much tempted tempted to buy everything, so just go in knowing that you might be tempted to buy the whole store. I can't do this video without talking about bookish mugs because it's another one of my obsessions. I love bookish related mugs. I have a ridiculous amount of them right now, but they just make me so happy. Like, especially if I get one that has a quote from one of my favorite books. It just warms my heart every time I use it. Mugs like these can be found on Redbubble, and there are so many to choose from. One of my favorite Redbubble stores is actually Evie Bookish, so I will leave a link down below to her store. I will also leave a link down below to some other stores to check out. There's also a huge variety of things that you can get on Redbubble. Like, you can get tote bags, you can get scarves, you can get hoodies, you can get shirts, you can get so many different things on Redbubble. I highly recommend it. Finally, the last thing that I want to mention is actually a game that I received from a viewer at YALLWEST last year, and I just think that this would be a super unique gift to get a book lover, and it's this game called Bring Your Own Book. Basically, you draw a category card, grab a book, and then quickly skim to satisfy the chosen prompt with the most entertaining phrase. It'll give you prompts like, can you find a ridiculous tabloid headline in that best-selling novel? How about dating advice in your well-worn cookbook? It just sounds like such a fun game and the perfect thing to get for a reader. So that's it for this little book lover Christmas gift guide. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that you found it helpful. Also, since I know that a lot of readers are watching this video, you guys should let me know down below what book you think is the perfect book to give to somebody who doesn't read that often. A book that will get them really excited about reading. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so click subscribe if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew. What up, reader fam? Today I am bringing you an announcement video of sorts. I know, announcement videos can be pretty dang lame, but this one's gonna be pretty dang epic because the event that I'm gonna be talking about today is freaking epic. Today I'm gonna be telling you all about Harry Xmas to You.